Did you appear for the paper based or the computer based?
I appeared for the computer based since I am not that, my handwriting is not that great, and then the other point is with the paper based you have to wait for 15 days for each exam. Computer based you can give every 4 to 5 days, like every day there's an exam, and your test result also come in 2 to 3 days. That's it. So computer based.
I want to know like what happened when the time you entered for the speaking test.
Speaking test, initially someone will escort you to the invigilator. There will be like a small room, something similar to this, and so they'll go and introduce you to the invigilator. Then the invigilator normally tells you to sit down, and they start with the introduction of their self, and they'll start recording. They'll tell you they'll start recording, and they'll tell like the process, or like they're going to start asking questions and stuff, and then they'll ask for your introduction.
So what type of question they have asked?
In most common is like they'll ask for your name and how you would like to be addressed as, and then other than that, the other common question is that either you work or you're studying, and the other common question is where do you stay. Sometimes you can get these both the questions together, but mostly it's either one of these questions which comes.
Okay. So whenever like you were getting fumbles, so you were preferring to do or you were
No, I make sure that I don't make any noises like or anything. If I feel that I don't know something, I pause. The invigilator normally they'll try to encourage you. They'll be like go on, like they'll signal you. They won't say anything. They'll be like go on, say something. So if sometimes they might finish the question if you pause for a little more time, but if it's the part 2 question and you pause, so they'll wait for a certain time to get over, and then they'll finish the question and they'll go on to the next question.
So for part 2 you have to speak for 2 minutes.
Ideally you have to think and you have to prepare your like small bullet points or whatever, also that you have to make sure in your mind that till the teacher doesn't say or invigilator doesn't say anything, you don't stop. So you have to think that you have to speak more than 2 minutes. They'll stop you, so that's not a bad thing. That's okay. For part 2 it's okay to speak for a lengthier time, not stop.
So how did you prepare for your speaking?
Speaking something is something I don't have a problem with. So initially, which I had given the first time, this was not my first time. So I had a partner who I was giving with, one of my friends. So we used to take like these interviews together. We used to keep on like every day once, like doesn't matter, like there's so many available tests online. And other than that, what I found was very helpful was watching other people, like say on YouTube and stuff, like how they are replying. There are quite a few interviews online which you can go through, and you can see, you can pick up few things which people are doing good with higher score that you can also do during your test.
So any model you struggled during the exam?
My main model which I struggled overall was writing. I have a problem with spelling mistakes, so all the time exactly I got 5.5, and even so this time what sir helped me, and what I noticed also that with my whatever level of writing I had, I just had to increase a little bit of grammar, use some better complex words for in the same way what I was writing. If you for one thing is there's a format which you have to follow. You first of all learn the format, like